tongue on something. Piece of wire. That's a boat. Yo, 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 what's up? It's John from Judge Innovation Garage in the Peach. Capital of the state, baby. All right, let's see what we got going. What's up, Carolina Big? Casanova. It's your favorite pond monster. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes, Brian, I'm in North Carolina. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all I got to scoot it over a little bit. We got the Impala off the lift, and that's how I do it. That's how I do it. So, we got her in the house. Now we can get everything started. Man, that didn't take me, sheesh, that didn't take me but 9 minutes. Man, I'm getting rusty, man. I normally do that under 5. All right, so let's do a little update. Your money was earned. Yeah, so go back and watch some old lives, old videos. When I say, if you're new to the channel, let me give you a little bit of rules. No politics, no religion. If you start talking about politics or religion, that shit's regurgitated, echo chambered in our face every single day. We don't have time for that crap over here. Anybody in the blue wrenches will show you the door and pack you up and order you a Uber. Second thing is, when I say we, there is nobody else here but me. But when I say we, I mean me and you. Me and you, we make we, right? So we in this shit together. So, with that being said, well, so we got the steering. So let me show you. So let me give everybody a little update. Here is the old steering linkage. Here's the old steering. Here is the old steering linkage right here. All right, here's the old steering linkage. The heim joint was locked up. This was broken, right? So steering column was busted. So the old steering column is right here. Here's the old steering column. You know, it was no bueno, no good. The old engine had long tube headers, and the headers was pushing up on this heim joint, and it was bad. What's up, Tulu? You just missed it, Tulu. Tulu, you'll have to go back and watch the replay. I pushed this Impala from that section right there into here by myself in less than 8 minutes. Now, here, that's the old one. Here's the new one. Ain't that pretty? Ain't that pretty right there? We put Loctite on that nut right there. And then we run it on up there, and then we put the new steering shaft or new steering column in, and then we put a couple good tacks right here because these are weld on. We burn them on there real good. Here's the new steering column. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look at that. Got that tilt, baby. Got that tilt. Got that tilt. Now, since it's in the house, we're going to get the rest of the interior out of it, fold the carpet back, because I couldn't really do much out there because it was on the lift. We're going to cut the tunnel out, and we're going to fix the tunnel. Y'all know the other day we made a new piece for the tunnel. Where is she tonight? I searched the world over, thought I found true love, and here it is. Here's the new piece. Here's the new piece for the tunnel. We changed up the design a little bit. So we got to roll this. We got to roll this beautiful beam footage. And so we can fix the tunnel where somebody, somewhere, chewed that son of a gun up like a beaver. So this was the first design, and then I changed it up. This is the second one. So we're going to roll this metal to fit this tunnel, and then we're going to cut this out, weld this in, and then we're going to mount the new shifter. We're going to mount the new shifter. All right? We're going to mount the new shifter. And then once we do that, then we can put the new shifter in, then we can put the carpet back in, and then we got to wire it up. Well, we got to do the AC system. I got to make a bracket for the air ride controller because it used to be bolted to the bottom of the dash. Got the speakers in. He ordered the speakers. So we got to put one speaker in the dash and one back here in the back. Right there between that, right there, we got to put that in there. Right here, here's the speakers. They came. And there's the other speaker. And there's the antenna. These are just for looks. There's nothing hooked up to them. And then I have to fix a couple patches in the trunk. I know it's like a hot mess because I took the carpet out and put it in the trunk. I got to fix the gauge cluster, and then we got to get everything else done and go from there. Get the wire loom everything up, make it nice and neat. Once I get all that done, I still got to go get the dry shaft, go pick up the dry shaft, put the dry shaft in it, button up a few things, got to put the torque converter. I got a list. Put the bolts in the torque converter, get all that done, hook up the detent cable, put fluid in the transmission, transmission cooling lines. We got to get those hooked up, got to get those made, got to get that done. And let's see what else we got to do. Take it to the exhaust shop to get the exhaust ran on it. I'm going to try my best to get it run over the rear end, out the back for him. So it'll be a little bit of finagling, but I think I'm confident we can get it done because he wants the classic dual pipes out the back. And I usually don't have deadlines, but there's somewhere he wants to go in December. So it's belt to ass, boys and girls, belt to ass. I'll catch up on the comments here in a second. Belt to ass. So we've talked today briefly. I know the plan. He knows the plan. If something comes up, he'll text me and let me know. But it's fixing to be on like Donkey Kong, like for real. DMV had us held up for about 6 months waiting on DMV to inspect the car. So now we're kind of behind the 8 ball trying to hurry up because he really has a place that he wants to go in December. And I'm going to do my damnedest to get him where he needs to go with this car in December because where he wants to go to is very, very important to him and very, very special to him in his life. And I want to do my job the best I can to get his car there. It's a lot to do, but it's not a lot to do. The car was a running, driving car, just with a lot of issues. And then we put a new engine in it from Blueprint, had the transmission rebuilt, 700R, put disc brake conversion on it, painted the bottom of the car with wool wax, smoothed the firewall, put new wheel tubs. He's not worried about painting the car right now. He said he'll do that later. If I have enough time before his trip in December, I'm going to try to get him to let me paint the roof. And if I can paint the roof, we're going to do something crazy on it, like this right here. We're going to do something crazy. But if it's going to hinder his appointment where he has to go, I'm not going to go. Oh, yeah, he pays attention. He watches. He watches the channel. Now, let me say something about my client. All my clients are great. But let me tell you something about my client. He watches the videos. And he says this morning, he just gave me a little bit of encouragement this morning. I'm not going to say what he said to me. But he noticed that those filters was rusty. So look what he ordered. He ordered those. They came in. Oh, yeah, we got to put the seat belts in, too. We got to do that, too. We got to put the seat belts in. But we've already started the engine. I'm not going to crank it right now because don't have an exhaust hooked up. But nevertheless, let's catch up on the comments right quick. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let's see what's going on. Just check up on the comments. There's Tulu. That's the last one I seen. What's up, Jenny? 84 Cuddy, Gary, Saltwater Cowboy, Classic Car Guy, CRX, Infamous Nova. Yeah, so that's that. So, yeah, I got to get a steering wheel puller out of my part. I got to go dig it out. We're going to pull the steering wheel off of that, and we're going to go from there. Y'all want me to give y'all a little secret? Y'all see Hollywood? Look at him. Y'all see him? Y'all see him up there? Wait, he hears me talking about him. Look. I ain't going to look at him, but I'm going to talk about him. You see him over there laying on the table? Right? You see what he's laying on? Y'all see what he's laying on? Right? Y'all see that cord going on there, and y'all see that? So let me tell you what I did. The other day. That's my warming pad. That's my heating pad for clear coat and body filler, right? So a subscriber sent that to me last year, and it's a plate. It's actually a warming pad that you can. It gets like 70 degrees. That's about all it gets. He's getting up because I was talking about him. He thinks I got a sneaky snack. I'll show it to you now since he's up. What's the matter? I was talking shit about you. And you got up. I hate to make you do something. Look, y'all see this right here? See that? Body filler clear coat warmer, heating pad. It's warm. So I plugged it up the other day and left it right there just to see what he'd do. He got up on this, and then Hawkins got in here and laid on top of him, and that son of a gun laid on that son of a gun all day because it was cold. So it's like a little heating blanket. So now he's on the floor, cooling off. No, I ain't no cat daddy. That son of a gun right there, he's like a big old fat damn possum. So, anyways, it's not really bad out here working, but I need a welder, and I couldn't get in there with the lift in the way, so I pushed that son of a gun right there. So I just wanted to tap in on here and let y'all see. Oh, you have no idea, Infamous. I don't know how much that son of a gun weighs. And look, and somebody's probably going to say, you feed that cat too much. No, that son of a gun's on a regiment. He gets like 1/8 of a cup in the morning of cat food. Then I give him 1/8 of a cup at lunchtime. And then he gets 1/8 of a cup in the afternoons, about 7. So he gets fed at like 6 o'clock. Around lunchtime, 12, 1 o'clock, he gets another fed. And then at 7 o'clock, he gets fed again. And that's it. He's on his own. Now, his damn brother, Hawkins, that son of a gun might be down there in the woods eating a damn bullfrog. There ain't no telling. So, yeah. He's eating too much, not the cat. He don't get no treats. He don't get no treats. He don't get no snacks. I'm telling you, man. That son gun does not get no snacks. He don't. He don't eat table food. Or no, I don't feed animals table food anyway. He don't nothing. He's fixed. Hollywood. He's been snipped. I think he's about 3 years old, maybe. I don't know. But he don't go far. He's like a damn dog. I call his name and he come right to me. It's the damnest thing I ever seen. He's the neediest cat that I've ever seen in my life. And cats that normally ain't needy. Like Hawkins, you can't even hardly touch that cat. And he was here since a kitten. That son gun might be down there in the woods eating a bullfrog. He might bring a squirrel up here after a while. It ain't no telling what that son gun. Yeah, he was up there on that heating blanket. So, Angie, I know you was late, so let me show you. So, I got this little warming pad up here for my body filler and my clear coat and all that stuff right here. So, this thing's about 70 degrees. Well, it's about 50 degrees. It's about 50 degrees today. It has been for all week. He gets up here and lays on this thing and goes to sleep. So, but anyways, I just want to tap in and show you. That's where we're at now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the floor jack and some blocks. I'm going to get this thing squared up a little bit better because it's in here cattywampus and I can't stand it. It probably wouldn't bother somebody, but if you stand back here and look, the car is not even in the doorway. So I need to move the car over to get, I need to get the center license tag or I need to get the radiator cap. I need to get it even with the handle. And I know it's crazy. This weird shit. I need to get this lined up with that. And then the car will be in the center of the doorway. And then I'll jack the car up. And then I'll put the car on these 2x6 blocks that I got. That's 2x6 blocks right there. I'll put the car on them 2x6 blocks. And then I don't have to worry about it being on jack stands and a jack stand failing or anything like that or falling. And then I can work under it fine and not be in the way and not have to worry about nothing. So you can make them out of 2x4s if you want to. I had some 2x6s, so I used 2x6s. But it's they're 12-inch pieces. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're 12-inch pieces. You got 2, 4, how many is on there? You got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 pieces per block. And that puts the car about 14, 15 inches off the ground at the pinch welds. And that's plenty of room to get up underneath it and work and not be in nothing. So, anyways, somebody take care of that right there if you want to. Go ahead and take care of that if you want to. I'm all right with it. So we just have to go back and watch it. It's 63 Impala. If you missed the chain bridge build last night for the 84 Cutlass OG6 for hydraulics, if you missed the hydraulic build for the 84 Cutlass and you want to see that, I will give you a little sneak peek on the chassis. Right here's the 84 Cutlass. We're doing hydraulics on that. So if you want to see that, you're gonna have to become a member. That's members only. That's a member only build. So y'all have to watch that. Because we've been doing some serious stuff on that thing the last couple of days, and it's just going to get more intense. All right, boys and girls. It is a Blueprint Russell. It's a Blueprint 350, 400 horse, 400 foot-pounds of torque with Sniper 2 fuel injection with a mid-mount Holley front drive system. Now, for somebody gets on here and starts talking out their mouth and starts talking cheeky and says, look at all them wires, it looks like cobbled up shit. And I'm going to say, yeah, I do agree with you. We got to get the wire loom and wire loom everything, and everything will be nice and hid and copacetic. Everything will be fine. We still got to, when I go take, unfortunately, I got to pull this daggone power steering pump pulley off. And I got to take this damn Holley power steering pump off. And I got to take the lines off of the rack and pinion that they put on here, because I don't know what rack it is. And take the power steering pump and measure. I need to measure right now while it's on. Write it down in my notebook. And then I need to take the lines off of it and take this and the rack and pinion to Viking hoses and have them to make me a stainless steel braided lines that go from this to that, because this is an LT this is a LT power steering pump, and I have no idea what that rack and pinion is. It was on the car when he got it, so I have no idea. And me trying to figure out fittings, might as well just take the hoses off, drive to Greensboro to Viking hoses and have them to make some hoses and be done with it, and then come back and put it all back together. So we got to do that. And also, I'm going to take this with me and see if they have, this is 135 degree bend. We need it to go 45, and then we can finish up the air conditioner system. So, no, it's not a LT engine. No, it's not a LT engine. It is a Blueprint 350. It is a Blueprint 350 hydraulic roller from Blueprint with the Sniper 2 fuel injection system. Holley Aftermarket Performance, they have a front drive system. It's called a mid-mount drive system. It is based off the LT. There is no brackets. So let me show you again. So this is Holley. This is Holley's Performance. New front mid-drive system for small blocks, big blocks, and Fords. It is an LT style water pump. So this is a LT cartridge. This is a LT air conditioner compressor. This is a LT alternator. That is an LT idler. That is a LT power steering pump. Bolted onto a small block, because they make the water pump bolt to the small block, and there is no brackets. Everything bolts to the water pump. So, oh, no. Russell. No apology needed, buddy. I was just clarifying. It's not a LT engine. It's not a LT engine. Well, I tell you what, Mark. Mail me a 409, and my client will be greatly appreciated, and we'll put a 409 in it. But I promise you, this small block 350 makes more horsepower, better efficiency than that 409 boat anchor. I promise you. This thing makes 400 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. And it's fuel injected. And it's got a 50,000 mile warranty on it. I bet that 409 don't. So, anyways, and if you really want to get crazy, if you really want to get upset, if you really want me to get you all upset and all combobble, where I live rent-free in your house and in your mind, see that right there? That is a 2018, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of free game. That is a 2018 4.3 V6, all aluminum, 11-to-1 compression, 300 horsepower, 300 foot-pounds of torque. That is just like a 5.3 LT that's in my truck, just 2 cylinders left. We're taking that 4.3 V6 out of a 2018 Silverado pickup truck, and we're putting it in this 84 Cutlass, twin turbos, 55 millimeters, with a 6L80 transmission. Right there's the transmission right there. 6L80 with a 2018 4.3 V6. TKM's going to build the engine with twin turbos, twin 55 millimeter turbos, running 14.5 or 15 PSI of boost. Come on now, let go. Ha ha, yes sir. So, I haven't found another one nowhere on the Wild Wild Web or internet that somebody's put an LT 4.3 V6, all aluminum. I'll walk down here and show it to you. All aluminum and a G body. If you see it anywhere else, that you've seen it here first. And there is the Cutlass. We're building another chassis in there, and we're gonna do a body swap. Right here it is, right here. Why not a V8? Everybody does a V8. Everybody does a V8. Let's be different. 4.3 V6, twin turbos. It's gonna make one turbo on one of these engines, make 700 horsepower and 790 foot-pounds of torque with one turbo. We're gonna put twin turbos on it. We're gonna sleeve it because it's an aluminum block, and we're gonna run about 15 PSI, and we're gonna run it on E85. So, this right here is a 4.3 V6 out of a 2018 Chevrolet pickup truck, two-wheel drive. It's all aluminum. It's all aluminum. It's all aluminum. All right? Holley supports it. Everybody supports them. It's basically the LT, the front. Y'all just got to stay tuned. Ryan, I scrolled into this stream. Will you tell me if you know where this dude is from? I don't like a V6. Well, I don't like paying tax. I still have to do it. You know. I mean, hell. I don't like weak ass men, but we still got to put up with them every day, you know. You know. What else is new? You know, you got to take the good and the bad and the ugly, and you just got to put it in a blender and pour it out, and you just got to take it one sip at a time. You know, we all like a damn bag of melted Skittles. We all in this shit together, so we got to get along. You ain't got to like me. We just got to get along. I got an LSX with 1,200 horsepower. Well, hellfire. Hellfire turbo Camaro. Let me show you this right here since you like V8s. This is an engine from TKM. This son of a gun right here made 918 to the crank. 918 to the crank on 93 pump gas. Come on. Now my client wants to put a DX1 Pro charger on it and run E85 on it. And if we do that, I got to redo all the airbox system. I did all this in the shop. So, yeah, so here's the deal on this truck. We're getting, I told y'all I'm on a 28-month daggone plan, and I ain't going to tell you what the plan is. I'm just going to tell you, 28-month plan. We're going to get the Impala done, send it home. We're going to get on this truck, we're going to send it home. We're going to get on the box truck, we're going to send it home. And do a little odd and end jobs here and there. But main concentration is the Impala. We're going to get what's up, Scoot? We're going to get everything done on the Impala, and we're going to send it home. We're going to then jump on the C10 truck. We're going to finish the C10 truck. The bed's already been painted. There's a lot of stuff already been painted. We just got to finish it. We got to wrap the speaker box. We got the interior. We got all the interior except the carpet and the headliner and the dash pad. The bed's done. The chassis done. Everything's done. It runs and drives. We've already put it on the dyno. Everything's good. It's just dusty sitting here. So the plan is, like I said, focusing, no distractions. Just do my lives, share with y'all. I know I'm not doing nothing right now, but we will. We worked on this last night. We done this last night. So here's the plan, boys and girls. If you want to stick around and hit that subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that notification bell. We're going to finish the Impala. It's going to be balls of the wall on the Impala. Get the Impala done. Have to get it done by Thanksgiving. We're going to shoot for Thanksgiving, but definitely by December 1st. Then we're going to tackle the 68 C10, and probably in between working on the 68 C10, we'll be working on the 61 box truck. Might be tandem. Might work 2 weeks on that one and 2 weeks on that one. We just have to see how it goes so we can finish this. We'll get that son of a gun done, and then their gun. And then at night, after hours, we're going to work on the 84 Cutlass, a.k.a. OG6, putting hydraulics. We got 354 days to have that son of a gun done. So, with that being said, and then little odd end things here and there. So, I hope everybody tacks around. Oh, what's up, Ryan? Hey, is that who SWP? Hold on a second. Hold on. Russell. So, Russell tagged you, Ryan? Yeah, we good. We good. And then we're gonna get back on my son's 86 square body. 86 square body. So I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. Also, my son's company is called NGO Designs LLC. And y'all see me put in my little shorts. Y'all see me put a poster up that has his logo, just a rough rendering logo. So NGO Designs is going to be the computer, network and control, CAD, plasma cutter. I'll show it to you. All of this right here. All this right here. We're working on a plan. He graduates in May, but he's got a job opportunity. He's gonna work for that place, and then he's gonna work at night. Because when I was growing up, before I went to the Navy, during the Navy, and after the Navy, I had 3 jobs. So there's no sense in him not having multiple jobs. So I know how to do AutoCAD. This is actually Fusion 360. It's been about 10 years, but we've been making parts last couple days. So if you want to go back and watch some videos on that, us programming parts and going through everything. So that's cool. I really don't like the machine in here, but we didn't have no room for it nowhere else. But we're working on that to move this out of this building and to another building. But and I'm not going to start another YouTube channel or nothing like that. He's just going to piggyback off of this one. But it's called NGO Designs. It's his brothers. So NGO Designs LLC. And he's going to do that. He probably won't never be on camera because he just don't want to be on social media, which that's fine. I told him I'd be the face of it. It don't make no shit difference to me. We'll get after it. So if you need anything, we're going to start manufacturing parts like we made this the other night. This is the lift stand for LS to pull the LS engine out. This is a lift stand. We made some other brackets. We made some engine brackets. We made engine mounts the other night. We made engine mounts for an LT to a G body. We're making pockets, reinforced pockets. So if there's anything that you want to cut out, that thing will cut up to 1/2-inch plate. We cut some 3/8 plate out yesterday, and we cut it out live. So if you missed that, go back and watch that. Here it is where it cut out some 3/8 plate. Super good. Super good. I'll give you a little tidbit. There's a chain bridge that we built last night. So if you want to see that build, you got to be a member of the channel. So We've been on there 41 minutes. Y'all know most of the time I keep my lives down to 60. I'm gonna try to get everything. Well, I am gonna do it. It's not, I don't know why I say I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get the car jacked up, get it on them blocks, get everything moved, get the car moved over, and then I'll do a couple more shorts. Y'all check the shorts out or whatever and go from there. And then probably tomorrow, we'll probably be in the car replacing the tunnel, and we'll go from there and do that and start getting everything situated on that. And trying to think what else we'll do. I don't know, we'll figure something out. See you Saturday with some more goodies. No donuts. No donuts. No donuts. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm catching up the comments. If I did something wrong by subscribing. What? If I did something wrong by subscribing, can I unsubscribe? I'm confused now. What? What are you talking about, SWB? No, we don't want you to unsubscribe. What happened? Did something happen? Did I miss something? I got all the comments turned on. Did I miss something? Well, I appreciate you subscribing. Yeah, so good stuff, good stuff. I am going to start trying to do some more airbrushing over there on the airbrush table too. When it starts winding down, we'll start doing some more airbrushing and stuff like that. Like this, we'll start doing some more airbrushing, pinstriping. We'll do some more airbrushing too. We'll do that over there on the airbrush table, and we'll go from there. Don't do a lot of painting during the winter, and I hadn't really painted that much. I think the last thing I painted was the bed for that 68 C10. I think that's the last thing I painted. I love it in the paint booth. But with the OG6 chassis, we're going to get it done, and we'll try to do all the body work on it and paint it. But y'all just stay tuned, boys and girls. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good too. Shit, fire, my battery's down to 8%. That's not like me. I better plug this juke joint up. Boys and girls, I've been on here for 45 minutes. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I got to clean my mess up. I try to go live at least twice a day, but I hadn't really had a lot. Fabrication stuff, I know you guys love that shit. And I love doing it for you. But I just want to give you a little update on things. We pushed the car in. We got that squared away. We get it jacked up. We get everything mud. And then just stay tuned. I'll have a couple little shorts. I'll get the car cleaned out, all the interior out of it, everything put up, get some fire extinguishers out ready to go. And then we're going to cut the tunnel out, and we're going to fix it. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll cut that out, and we'll weld it back together tomorrow. I got to weld the nut inserts on for the shifter. For you want to know what kind of shifter we putting in it. We're putting a little car shifter back in it. This is the shifter that we're putting back in the car. He ordered a new one. So we got to put that in there and get that all fixed up for him. And we'll be good to go on that. Because on the floor pan piece, we're going to drill holes and weld nuts to the bottom of it so we can just run bolts through there so we don't have to get in there. Oh, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. Man, I tell you what, man, you can make the internet go batshit crazy. Watch this. I don't know why they've done this, but they've done it. They've put blue Loctite, blue, removable, in a red tube. Then they put red Loctite in a blue tube. So earlier when I was doing the steering column and somebody says, no, that's wrong, you're putting red on there. No, dude, I'm putting blue on there because it says blue. Because he was giving me hell in my comment section because I said I'm putting blue Loctite on them set screws for that steering shaft. And I put it in there, and he says, you're wrong, that's red. No, it says blue. And then right there it says red. I put the red on the heim joint threads, and then I tightened it up so it wouldn't come off. Yeah, I know. I know. I know, Shadow Band. I know. But somebody in my comments in my short, when I was talking about the steering column, how to put the set screws in there and put the Loctite on there, I said, make sure you put blue Loctite in there. And they seen the red tube, and they was like, dude, you're wrong. That's red. And I'm like, no, it's blue. It says blue. It's blue. I'll even prove it to you. Look. Blue in a red tube. Red in a blue tube. Yeah. Loctite knew what they were doing. They were being funny. Yeah. I guess they dyslexic. I don't know. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody tapping in. What can we expect to find? I bet they were sitting in their office getting a kick out of this. Yeah. All right, boys and girls, y'all remember what I said, right? Y'all remember what I said? Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, 7 chicken grease. I'm out.